Hello, my name is Galina Kurdina. I live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I am a victim of psychotronic mind control weapons. Today I would like to talk to you about Amy Holem. She is a member of technical committee of PACTS in the United States of America. She claims that she helps people to test their audios and videos and detect voices of perpetrators, voices to skull that are sent to targeted individuals. Unfortunately, my communication with Amy ended very sadly. So I would like to read a letter for Amy Holem. Your lies, libel, and sabotage will be known to all targeted individuals, Amy. I never slandered any person, so you may be sure that I will write truth and only truth about you. You may email me your cease and desist letters as many times as you want. This is your right. But I will tell people truth about you, and your threats will not stop me. Your lawyer is welcome to contact me at any moment. I am ready to talk to him. I will be glad to discuss with him your lie that I threatened, blackmailed, and tried to coerce you to writing false statements. I would like to know these concrete false statements which I coerced you to write, since I have never ever done this. If you do not inform me which false statements I forced you to write, it will mean that you are a shameless liar, Amy. I never done such things to you, vice versa. It was you who lied, labeled me, and sabotaged our work. Amy, you downloaded 6 or 7 my videos from Google Drive in order to make 2 analyses. Both times you didn't specify any videos for analysis. It was you, Amy, who chose them, and both times you didn't inform me about your choice of recording before end of analysis. The first video chosen by you was Torture with Insomnia.mp4, exactly 3 minutes and 3 seconds long. I sent you links to my recordings and a field survey for the first analysis on the 7th of January 2021. I received the first report, the first analysis of this video, Torture with Insomnia, on the 29th of January this year, but was unable to open it for 4 days. Amy, you sent me the first report in readable PDF format after tens of requests from me and the request from Derek Robinson. He is the president of PACTS. I received this readable format on the 2nd of February this year. The first report was accepted by me after several edits. The second video chosen by you for analysis was Greeting for Mr. Nils Melzer from Galina Kurdina.mp4, 3 minutes and 35 seconds long. You, Amy, chose my second video for the analysis in secret as well, without notifying me before the end of the analysis. I mailed you the survey for the second analysis twice, on the 3rd and on the 11th of February. It was actually slightly modified first survey, since I didn't know your second chosen recording and was unable to put any specific information in the second survey. You analyzed only first 20 seconds of it, where I said, "Hi, Mr. Nils Melzer. My name is Galina Kurdina. I live in Toronto, Canada. I'm a board member of ICATOR, and in addition, I run an organization of victims of psychotronic mind control weapons." You sent me the first version of the second report on the 16th of February this year. Unfortunately, it was full of fabrications and mistakes, like ICATORA or ICATOR instead of ICATOR. ICATOR, this is a name of organization of targeted individuals in Belgium. So she put ICATORA and ICATOR instead of ICATOR, and country Iran instead of Iran. Iran means I manage. I requested correction of the report and emailed you complete, accurate and very detailed list of your errors with right pages on the 17th of February this year. Here it is. Hi, I received the report, thank you. I have some questions regarding it. First, I do not understand why you claim in the report that I refused to give you the second survey. The first survey I sent you in January, and the second I sent you twice, on the 3rd of February and on the 11th of February. The second survey is practically the same as the first one, but they differ a bit. Do you want me to edit the second survey and mention the info about the analyzed file with a greeting for Mr. Niels Melzer? Second, page second, you write that according to the client, Galina Kurdina wants me to analyze the video file greeting for Mr. Niels Melzer for an unknown reason. I do not understand why you wrote it, since I mentioned the reason in the second survey. I would like to get confirmation that I am a victim of specific mind control and V2K effects upon me. I would like to get description of technologies behind these mind control effects and voices to skull, names of companies that produce psychotronic mind control and V2K equipment, and possible names of perpetrators who attack me with these weapons. For example, military agencies, universities, private companies, and so on. I would like to get recommendations how to shield from these electromagnetic attacks if it is possible. Actually, I mentioned this reason twice in the first survey and in the second survey, and all of a sudden Miss Amy Holem puts in the second report that reason for the analysis is unknown. Okay, third mistake, page 4. Name of the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Torture and Other Cruel, Inhuman and or Degrading Treatment or Punishment is Niels Melzer, not Melzner. She put everywhere Mr. Niels Melzner. For page 4, you write that the survey was not filled out. Why? The second survey was sent to you twice. However, if you want me to review it and mention this video for Mr. Niels Melzer specifically, I can do it. 5. Page 4. At the beginning of the video, I turned on a bulb to see the text on the screen better. Maybe this info will help you. 6. Page 5, you write, upon review of the audio of the video, I found 0 discrepancies that were captured. I do not know why you mentioned 0 discrepancies, since I found 6 subfolders with 2 folders with 6 different discrepancies in them. Maybe I do not understand something. 7, page 4, you mention file strip 2, blah blah blah, but forgot to mention strip 1. Why? Of course, it may be misunderstanding on my part. 8, page 6, I made a statement. Hi, Mr. Niels Melzer. My name is Galina Kurdina. I live in Toronto, Canada. I am a board member of ICATOR, ICATOR. ICATOR is a non-profit organization in Belgium. You can find more information about it on their website icator.be, Belgium. Of course, this is my bad strong accent that prevented you from understanding my phrase. 9, page 6, you wrote female 2, they're exposing crap. It means that a perpetrator, female 2, said they're exposing crap. I was asking, maybe they are exposing crap. Of course, this is just my guess. 10. Page 8. I said of ICATOR, and in addition, I run an organization of victims of psychotronic mind control weapons. Just the second part of my statement. 11. Page 8. Most likely male 1, perpetrator male 1, said ICATOR, not ICATORA. 12. Page 8. I said in addition I run. It means I manage, not a country I run. 13. Page 8. I didn't find file mail 1, blah, 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 but I found just 2 other files, mail1.wave and mail2.wave in the subfolder. Just because of this uploading, downloading, operating systems, and maybe internet, they changed names of these very long names files. 14. Page 9, again, maybe they're exposing crap. This is my guess. 15, page 9. Mr. Niels Melzer is the United Nations Special Rapporteur on torture and other cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. He is Swiss. It means he is from Switzerland, not Sweden, as I know he works in Switzerland and Scotland. This perpetrator most likely made a mistake and mentioned Sweden instead of Switzerland. When I talk about these female and male perpetrators, it means that Miss Amy Holem detected voices to skull. She extracted them from my video. She did it both in the first video, Torture with Insomnia, and in the second video. She found these voices of perpetrators. 16, page 10, again, I made a statement of ICATOR, and in addition I run organization of victims of psychotronic mind control weapons. I just sent her right spelling of every word. 17, page 10, I really experience forced speech. Perpetrators can easily interfere with my speech and my reading. They can do both. Most likely it was a case of forced speech, despite my reading, not just talking. 18, page 10, correct, I run and ICATORA everywhere. Since I said ICATOR and I run, it means I manage. Locations, ICATORA and run, were not mentioned by me. I didn't mention location ICATORA and country I run. 19, page 11. Please mention that I am a victim of torture because criminals really torture me with these weapons. Okay, so on the 17th of February, I sent her this very detailed, complete, and a right list of her errors in the second report. You, Amy, sent me the second version of the second report on the 22nd of February this year with practically the same errors and fabrications, as if I didn't provide you with the survey and didn't provide you with reasons for analysis. Of course, I disagreed with it and demanded my money back, since I didn't want to communicate it with you anymore. However, you didn't want to return my money and refused to do it. From the 23rd to the 26th of February, you sent me tons of email letters, forcing me to answer each one, wasting my time, energy, and causing me significant emotional distress. 4 days I received endless lies from you that the my list of your errors sent to you on the 17th of February was not accurate. Pages were not right, when in fact all my info was correct, and you were unable to produce even one inaccuracy in it. just your unsupported libelous claims. 4 days I received unreasonable demands to provide you with new errors. However, I didn't have any new errors for you. I had only old errors, detailed on the 17th of February. 4 days you lied that my list of the errors contained inaccuracies, but at the same time you were unable to produce even one of them, since the list was absolutely right. I survived a real terror during these 4 days. If you, Amy, do not provide me with any my inaccuracy and the above list of your errors, you will be considered as a mean liar. Sorry, I experience forced speech that perpetrators do not let me pronounce words properly. And of course, I am tortured with insomnia. This morning I slept just maybe rested. It's better to say rested for 2 hours from 10 to or maybe from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's why I am extremely exhausted. Okay. On the 26th of February this year, I received the 3rd version of the second report. It contains the same old errors and fabrications, like I refused to give you the second survey, reason for analysis is unknown, Niels Melzer is a special rapporteur for the United Nations in Switzerland. Instead of editing your old errors, you added to them new fabrications and new errors. Let's take a look at them, old and new, all together. First, you observe in your report that Galina Kurdina refused to give me a new filled-out survey, as I requested, and stated that she gave me one a week ago. The week ago was a prior date when I did the first analysis for her. I requested a new survey for the new video. She didn't provide a new survey with accurate information regarding the video file that she wanted analyzed. Let's discuss it this lie in detail. The analysis of the first video was sent to me in readable format on the 2nd of February after tens of requests. Since I was unable just open it during 4 days, from the 29th of January to the 2nd of February this year. On Wednesday, February 3rd, this year, I asked you about analysis of the second video in an email letter. I would like to ask you to analyze one more video. Since on the, as I can remember, on this 3rd of February, I received edited version of the first report. And after that, I accepted it, and I requested, as I can remember, it was on the 3rd of February, and I requested analysis of the second video. So on the 3rd of February, I asked you about analysis of the second video in an email letter. I didn't write about any specific video on this email. On Wednesday, 3rd of February, later in the evening, I sent you final edits of the first you sent me final edits of the first reports and wrote, here is the fixes for you on your report. You stated that you wanted me to start on another analysis for you. I need the survey and the video that you want me to analyze for you. I do have about 5 that are saved already, but if you want a different one done, let me know. Later, on the day, February the 3rd, I emailed you, Amy. Hi, I send you one more link. This is a video letter to UN Special Rapporteur on Torture and Cyber-Torture, Niels Melzer. You can use any of my videos that are available for you. I didn't specify a video that I wanted you to analyze. I offered you to choose one. However, you didn't inform me about your final choice for analysis. That was why, on the 3rd of February, I mailed you the second survey that was actually the slightly modified first survey. I didn't know her choice. I was unable to specify, so I just slightly modified first survey and emailed it to her. On Sunday, February the 7th, I emailed you, Amy. Hi, Amy. I send you a link to one more video that you can analyze. Greeting from Mr. Nils Melzer from Galina Kordina. On the 3rd of February, I sent you a link to the video letter to UN Special Rapporteur on torture and cyber torture, Nils Melzer. Choose whatever you want. Again, no answer from you which one video you chose for analysis. On Thursday, February 11th this year, I mailed you. You have around 6-7 videos, so you can choose any of them to analyze. Of course, you can use greeting to Mr. Melzer if you want. Again, no response from you about a video chosen for analysis, chosen by you. That was why I mailed you the same second survey one more time on the 11th of February. She kept silence. She didn't say anything about recording that she decided to analyze. That's why I sent her the same second survey, which was actually slightly modified first survey. All of a sudden, I received an email from you on Tuesday, February 16. Here you go, Galina. Here is the next report on the file that I analyzed for you. This exchange of emails proves that I never specified what video I wanted for analysis. You chose it by yourself, but never bothered to inform me about your choice in advance. Obviously, I was unable to provide you with the accurate information in the second survey, since I never indicated what I wanted to analyze. It was your choice, and you failed to inform me about it before the end of analysis. It proves that you lie in your report. She, Galina Kordina, didn't provide a new survey with accurate information regarding the video file that she wanted analyzed, because I never indicated any video that I wanted for analysis. I allowed you to select it, and it was you who chose it in secret, without notifying me about it in advance, thus making impossible for me to prepare the survey accurately. It proves that you lie in your report. Galina Kordina refused to give me a new filled-out survey as I requested, because I never refused to send you the survey. I sent it to you twice. But it was your fault, Amy, that the second survey didn't contain specific information, because you didn't inform me what you had chosen for analysis. If you, Amy, do not forward me my email where I stated which video I wanted to analyze, or your email where you informed me about your choice before the end of analysis, it will prove that you, Amy, are a blatant liar. Second, the same lie that, quotes, according to the client Galina Kordina, wants me to analyze the video greeting for Mr. Nils Melzer from kalinakordina.mp4 for an unknown reason. I sincerely do not understand why you wrote it, since I mentioned the same reason in 2 surveys. I would like to get confirmation that I am a victim of specific mind control and V2K effects upon me. I would like to get description of technologies behind these mind control effects and voices to skull, names of companies that produced the psychotronic mind control and V2K equipment, and possible names of perpetrators who attack me with these weapons. For example, military agencies, universities, private companies, and so on. I would like to get recommendations how to shield from these electromagnetic attacks if it is possible. You, Amy, you do not have conscience. Third mistake in the third version of a second report. Amy, Mr. Melzer is not a special rapporteur for the United Nations in Switzerland, as you state in your report. He is from Switzerland. He is not in Switzerland, he is from Switzerland, and he is the United Nations Special Rapporteur on torture and other cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. There is difference between your statement and who he is in reality, his position in the United Nations. 4. In addition, you haven't missed an opportunity to add new bugs to your report, like ICATORA instead of ICATOR on pages 8 and 9 of the third version of the report. Thank you, Amy, for this new invention. You were provided with the correct spelling of this word, of every word, on the 17th of February, but you still distort this word in different ways at your wish. Equatora, Equator, ICATORA. Everything at her will. 5. My original statement was, Hi, Mr. Niels Melzer, my name is Galina Kurdina, I live in Toronto, Canada. I am a board member of ICATOR, and in addition, I run an organization of victims of psychotronic mind control weapons. Your Amy, different versions of the word ICATOR, transformation of my Iran into Iran country, different transcriptions of the same words of perpetrator female to there are exposing crap and they're exposing crap. So she transcribed, she wrote the same words of the same perpetrator female to differently in different places. In one places she wrote there are, like THERE, exposing crap, and in other places she wrote there, like THEIR, they're exposing crap. So all these different versions may be considered as negligence in a court, and your report may be dismissed for this reason. Multiple grammatical errors do not add credibility to the report as well. And eventually, at long last, your new fabrications, Amy. A transcript is added to the file and information folder referencing the transcript of the testimony that Galina Kurdina was recording for the special rapporteur Niels Melzer. The transcript was added so I can make the proper changes to the report on what I wrote and heard Galina Kurdina state. Since Galina Kurdina admitted she has a heavy accent via email, her statement wasn't clear to me, and I misunderstood what she stated because of the Russian accent. Upon multiple requests of a transcript, I finally received it via email by Galina to add to the report and make the proper error changes that I made a mistake on. Once again, you can find a copy of the transcript that Galina read off the screen in the file and information folder. Amy, this is absolutely incredibly shameless lie. I just remind you only analyzed my statement, Hi, Mr. Melzer, blah, blah, blah. And in addition, I run an organization of victims of psychotronic mind control weapons. Only this statement. Unfortunately, I was unable to send you transcript of this sentence before you started the analysis because you kept name of the chosen video in secret. You didn't inform me about your choice in advance. In addition, you didn't ask me any questions during the analysis in order to clarify spelling of my words. You just invented the spelling and put different versions of the same words in your reports. However, I sent you accurate transcript of this statement, actually two parts of this phrase, on the 17th of February, as soon as I received the first version of this report. I sent the transcript, two transcripts, in the list of errors without any requests from you. Amy, you invented about multiple requests. I did it without any requests from you. Thus, you have known a right spelling of every my word since the 17th of February. You talk about full transcript. Just a moment. You suddenly requested the full transcript, the full translation of the video on the 24th of February. So 7 days a week after I provided you this transcript of the first statement. I was surprised why you needed the full translation of the video, since you only analyzed the first 20 seconds of it. And you specified only 20 first seconds. That's it. And I already sent you transcript of them on the 17th of February. On the Thursday, February 25, you explained why you demanded the full transcript. Why? Because you, Galina Kurdina, sent me the whole video. I reviewed the whole video. I noted the whole video. Okay, I started doing the full transcript and sent it to you on the 25th of February, 1 day after your request, since I thought that maybe you wanted to analyze more than one of my statements. I just hoped. However, you didn't analyze anything more. Your analysis remained the same, only my one first sentence. It proves that you brazenly lie, that only the full transcript sent to you on the 25th of February, a day after your request, helped you make proper changes to my first statement. It's not true, since the transcript of the first statement was sent to you without any requests on the 17th of February, and you perfectly knew spelling of every my word a week before you requested the full transcript. However, neither the transcript of the first statement nor the full transcript helped you make proper error changes in the second and in the third versions of the report, and I still enjoy ICATORA in it. Amy, you were provided with, one more time, with a very accurate transcript of my statement, first sentence statement, on the 17th of February. You knew spelling of word ICATORA. After that, all of a sudden, you requested full transcript, not 20 seconds, but 3 minutes, 35 or something like that, 35 seconds. I prepared and sent it to you on the 25th of February. So you perfectly knew spelling of word ICATORA, but it doesn't stop you of word ICATOR, but it doesn't stop you from distortion of this word. And I received, just a moment, I received, sorry, just I cannot find, I can, on the 26th, I cannot find it, sorry. I received the third version of the second report with new distortions of the same word ICATOR. You invented ICATORA. Amy, sorry for my false speech. Amy, you shamelessly lie that only full transcript that you received on the 25th of February, a day after your request, helped you understand my statement, as the full transcription had nothing to do with your perfect understanding of my every word in the video since the 17th of February. 7th, you state in your report, I didn't know the proper spelling and was made aware of the proper spelling till after the analysis was completed and finished. It's true, of course, you didn't know the proper spelling of ICATOR since you kept name of the chosen video in secret. You didn't inform me about your choice till after the analysis of video was completed and finished. Therefore, I was unable to send you transcript of this sentence in advance. You forgot to mention in the report that it was your complete fault, not anybody's else. However, knowledge of proper spelling didn't help you write words correctly in the report, and I still enjoy and read ICATORA instead of ICATOR in its third version. One more time, if you, Amy, do not forward me my email where I stated which video I wanted to analyze, or your email where you informed me about your choice before the analysis, it will prove that you, Amy, are a brazen liar. You know, what I received from her the second time, this report most likely will not be accepted in any court in Canada as an evidence. It will be dismissed by an opposing side for its negligence. I kindly ask you, Amy, return my money and ask your lawyer to contact me. I am ready to talk to him, and I will be glad to talk to him. In addition, I requested mediation in PACTS, where Amy is a member of a tech committee. Hope that she will agree to take part in it, and we will discuss the situation, and she will return my money because, of course, this report is negligent. It still contains errors, including grammatical errors and a lot of fabrications. I want to support all my claims, but exchanges of emails between me and Amy Holem. I will put these exchanges dated January this year and February this year in comments, so you will be able to read, and you will see that she really never informed me about names of chosen by her videos. She kept them in secret. Every time I offered her, choose whatever you want, Amy, she chose but kept these names in secret. So I was unable to prepare specific surveys for the first and the second video analysis, unfortunately. You will read everything. Dear comrades, I want to say to you that what is going around activists, targeted individuals in our community is something unprecedented. We are under enormous attacks, horrible attacks, slander campaigns, provocations, and they just increase and escalate. Perpetrators are not going to stop them. Thank you for your support, thank you for your attention. Bye.